I want to have a word.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
So it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna speed through it for one.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Okay, before I do this. Look back. There.
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
I don't like this! Oh, Christ.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns
Nobody
and begins
wants
to
this.
push.
Oh.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic
Ricky,
nerve.
No! Stop
I think
strumming it like a guitar
The
string!
needle seesaws
Oh,
back and
that's great.
forth,
Okay.
plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
The obstacle is my eye. That is the smart thing to say, but, like, Valencia wants it out.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag,
Why
He
do you
produces an
have
ice
that?
pick.
Oh god, I don't like it. There's a pun there.
Volo slowly brings the ice
Disclosure,
pick
I have taken my
closer to
headphones
your
out. I don't want
eye.
to hear the sound
Now.
effects. It's really
Don't.
bad.
Move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your
I
brow.
love that Shadowheart is saying
And
absolutely
then
nothing. But these
tap,
three are both like,
tap,
look at this
stab.
shit idiot.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the
Yes,
blighter
I
on the
don't want
run.
it running.
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo
God
tears the
knows
pick from
Valencia's
your
brain
brain
has
with a
enough raw
violent
material
jerk.
in it.
Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Oh no.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
She's going to kill him just as soon as her head stops spinning. Stops.
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Yay! Ow. Hold on.
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise, you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a woman with one eye.
Also, they matched. Also, she looks good. It's a striking effect. Oh, okay. God. Poor Valencia. Alright. I need to do some shopping and housekeeping today, which don't word. But then again, there might actually be some party stuff, so...
How can I help? With pleasure. Lead on.
Come to think of it, like... Why don't I just run around and get all the party? Actually, if I can get a scroll with that. These all come in scrolls, these two don't. Ball. Can we run the whole party? Do I need to up the,
Copper for your thoughts? Aces.
Okay. Full crew. Yeah, let's get some banter.
Well met. That's the spirit.
Okay. Start here.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Oh shit! It's Shadowheart lore time. Never mind.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
Yep.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole, the connection. Come into my mind. I don't remember how it started. only how it ended. I was fleeing. She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
Something sparks in your memory about Selûnite rites of passage. You heard once about how they would send their children out into the wilds to navigate their way home.
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it. Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her, which was often.
I know this is one of the nights I've hit a bunch of them. Don't. I'm gonna go with it. Hit? Don't like.
Perhaps I was. She sent me on this mission after all.
Tell me, Lae'zel, you say we might be purified at your refresh. What does that mean exactly?
Augusta will affix the Thapisk, the purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
Here goes nothing. No time to rest.
Gale, we are out in the middle of the fucking... Okay. Hi, babe.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Okay.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mystra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I appreciate it greatly, but I can no longer keep you in the dark. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. You from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
This is
I am, after all, the villain of the tale. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
What is it? What do you see?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
You thrice-damned rotten bastard. You've been the greatest threat to our lives all this time.
I swear to you I wasn't. But I've no choice but to admit I am now. Perhaps it would be best if I leave. Put as much distance between us as I can before the orb erupts. Every waking moment. Every dreaming moment, too. But there was no way out. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Okay.
All right. What now?
Wait. Hold on.
Well met.
Marion, when I get...
So Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
Speak.
Hey. Hold on. Writers. Same writers just could not be fucked, huh?
To think, Gale's had this devastating orb within himself the entire time, and only just mentioned it. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't trust anyone these days.
I'm going to bonk you with a newspaper.
Soldier.
Let's go shopping.
Need anything else?
Yep.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Hey, good looking.
Buy a spell, please. Why did I buy a spell?
Sylvana.
Reminds me. There's
Need anything else?
actually salmon bacon.
Everything is clear.
Why are you still here?
How fares the search?
Just doing the wares. Poor Carl.
soldier.
I'll do some dying.
No one stopped me yet. One day I'll catch a break.
Oh yeah, I should talk with him. Actually, there is. There's way up there. Have to go.
Light, never quiet.
Brings anyway.
Something's on my mind.
Zevlor.
By Delt's virtue. The Blade of Frontiers? What's happened, Will?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates Will's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
Any word on what we discussed about Korga? What is it? Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to. We are refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it.
My
the High
brain's got
Overseer,
holes.
our Grand Protector, signed a pact with devils. It dragged Elturel straight to hell. Lucky for us, a group of adventurers found a way to bring the city back. Afterwards, people looked at us and just saw devilkin. No different from the druids here, really.
Watch or the Flaming Fist.
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start. Go with the watch. You're too honest to be a mercenary.
Flaming Fist is led by Will's daddy.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
God, I love that one. I
Used to think that goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line? Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
love you. Ow. Was carrots. This is, by the way, the actual fast way to find Carla. See? Isn't this nuts? Just go up here. Find yourself a good vantage point. Cast Featherfall. And not land in a tree. Please.
I have such a headache.
Which is, I think, what I did with Iris. I went the long way around it this time. I don't know why. Probably because I forgot about this. Well, this way, great way to run into those siblings before you actually do. Have them here. But all group up, please. Gale. Gale. Come on.
May it please, Mistra.
I know, increased party knowledge thing. But you'd think that if my strength 8 sorcerer can make it, everyone else can too. Everyone here?
Father, they would die for you.
What a day.
Hey ho.
Yay!
Quite ready for you.
Yippee! That's the spell I need right now.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Everyone good?
Hold on, I'm coming.
You're so
Should mind my step.
go in the tangles. Ooh.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Seems simple enough.
Damage. Buddies. Here's the thing. If you peacefully resolve the owlbear, and then you long rest, goblin. That way you are not
Seems like a pack of goblins swarmed the owlbear.
She deserves better than that.
That was her little monster who she liked. Not so. That's okay, we're gonna take care of her.
A long way to go still.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Can't slow down. I'll take that.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Open up.
own will.
That's curious.
Pick up.
Wanna dance? Honk honk.
Twilight.
Still in control. Just. Swift as my feet can carry me. Should get started.
I'm through here. Yeah, I think,
You mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
ah.
An intricate device crafted by Milan, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
What's in here? Better not be cursed. Let's have a look at myself.
Not bad, all things considered.
Indolence breeds madness.
I love it.
Blacketh's will be done.
I see a warrior, a fighter. I see who I was born to be.
Yes. Still nothing.
Doth thy mirror crack? Apparently not.
Hey, good looking. Yo!
Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. The astral plane. Everything is eternal.
It will be my own soon enough, should Blacketh will it.
Can't give up now. What's hiding here? If not over, then through. More for me.
I really... Here.
Somewhere.
I don't see one.
Baby girl, I want you to look directly under your feet.
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive. Weave is served best with a dash of eloquence.
God. I don't know why people say that Gale is a crack ship, because, like, he hasn't even exploded anything in front of her, and she's, like, having the most interaction out of anyone. It's not my ship. But it's someone's for a very good reason. And this is where I'm gonna leave things. Dying. But, yeah, it's nice having you here.